Wrong side. So again here, I just made a video on Instagram, but it was German, and now I try to do it in English, obviously. And yes, because I own somebody a video, and actually it's about gamification and how to increase performance. And actually, I'm in my hotel room right now, working on some stuff. And yeah, so Monday till Tuesday in hotel rooms, or actually today it's a complete week till Friday. And yeah, so now we will begin to talk about gamification and how to improve performance. So how to increase in performance is something which is very personal, and I was asked by a friend of mine how you actually could increase performance for your own. So there are things you can kind of say this would work or not would work. And I know that a lot of people think that gamification is just to make the positive effect on it. So there is that you're not having a negative point and effect on something. However, or for your own. However, the thing is, when you wanted to increase performance, the way up is kind of hard if you're not having something like a strict rule set behind it. So the first thing you should ask yourself is, what do you want to achieve? This is the first thing. And out of this, what you wanted to achieve, okay, that should be the thing which is on top. Then you should cascade it down, which will give impact to this goal. So it's like a KPI tree, you would say. And based on this, you can actually say, if you want to say, I want to have a thin figure, okay? You probably should ask yourself, or you want it to be more sportive, what is laying behind there? So the thing is then, you should probably think, if you want to be more sportive, what is underneath there? Do you want it to be more health? Do you want it to understand your body the better? Do you want to relieve stress? And then trigger it down, what is actually underneath those surface then as well. If it's stress, think of what gives you stress, right? If you're triggering down that, what can you do to resolve the stress? And then you can say for yourself, okay, if you know what would trigger the stress, you can say, okay, this is the action what I need to do to relieve it. So sport, but how do you actively perform it and increase it? So if you say I ran 3 kilometers, okay, and then you wanted to aim 5 kilometers, the best is to observe yourself. If you wanted to use something like a tracking tool, fine, use it. If you wanted to use something like, what is the heck is this word, runtastic or something like that, do it. But to being focused, okay, and you need to have clear goals, and when you wanted to reach these clear goals, and then what is happening if you reach that, right? Then you're having such a slightly epic win, I would say. But what happens if you not reached it, right? What are you doing then? Because a lot of people say that gamification just should have positive kind of a plus thing add on and not any restrictives. I don't think so. Because if you don't do something which you already promised to do for yourself, you should have consequences. Not like the hard consequences, but you should really put something which you would say, okay, this is something I really don't like. Or what you say, okay, this may be not harm, but would not, you know, like as you're putting money into a... into a box to save it for something to a greater purpose, but you're not having it by now. So this is something how you as well can motivate yourself without actually having a too strict rule on that. There's actually a wonderful app which is called Pact, where you as well in a group together run together and achieve goals which you set for your own and invite others. And you're having this pact that you say, okay, I pay €5 if I don't get it, and if you got it, you will be in this kind of lottery thing. And then if you got it, then you do 5 people, and then it's going round and round. It's an app, and then you may win something. But if you didn't got it, you just lose this €5, and it's away. You never got them back. So all the others will get it who actually aimed it, and it will be splitted or not splitted, or like a lottery. You can set up those things. However, what I said first is, know what you wanted to aim for, okay? This is very, very, very important. Understand why you wanted to reach this goal. Set up your actions towards that. And then you should set up what is when I reach them and what is if I don't reach them. And please put reachable tasks in it. This is very, very important. To look those up, there is something like Super Better, as I said, from Jane McGonigal. There's Pact. There are other stuff, but putting it in little buckets you can achieve. This is very important to understand, because if you make your tasks too hard or too easy, you're not in the flow and you will quit like that. And the thing is, you should learn from yourself. Reflect on yourself, what triggered you the most. And sometimes it is like you having to restrict yourself to aim your target, or you have to give you benefit to aim your target. And this is the hard thing about really doing gamification on performance, because this is something which is really, really, really personal. And a lot of people can say how it is. I mean, for me, it is to talk to you guys and to hopefully just say what triggers me, right? What I liked. And, like increasing my performance is to kind of impact something for the creator. And this let me go my 1,000 miles or this 1 mile more, because this is what I truly believe in, and this is what I call intrinsic motivation. If it comes out of you and not actually from somebody else. Sorry, my nose was picking. And yeah, see guys, it's all in you. You just have to kind of doing it, right? That's it. Know yourself and know for what you're doing it. That's it. So that's how you can increase. And I'm looking forward to have other questions on that. So, thanks and goodbye.